What is up, my YouTube friends? Welcome to Questions from the Truck, number 32. Number 32, man. Thank you all for your questions. Thank you all for taking time to answer these questions, too. So how this show works, usually on Wednesday I put out a reminder video. And in that video, I get you guys to ask your questions. And in this video, I get you guys to answer those questions. I appreciate it if you guys kind of kept them like that, because it's easier for me to find your questions. Thank you. And I'll get to that at the end. Hey, my first question is from Dwight Kerley. Hey, Dwight wants to know, you guys like metal wheels or plastic wheels, and which ones work better? Dwight, it's my understanding that the metal wheels don't get as dirty as the plastic wheels. They don't pick up dirt from the track as much as the plastic wheels do. But you guys let us know what you think. My next question is from Drew Steele 69. What's up, buddy? Hey, Drew. Locals. What I call locals are, say, like, you have that Ohio Central train that you and your daughter film. Those guys go somewhere, right, to the local yard, pick up the train, take it out for whatever, 8-hour day, and come back to the yard. To me, that's a local. That's a local, okay? A train that goes out from the yard and comes back to the same yard, same day. Local crew, local guys, live local. Most of the other trains, like the big manifest trains and the unit trains, I would call them through trains. I don't know if that's really the right term, but those guys start somewhere, right? Run their, I guess it's 10 hours or 12 hours, and they're done. They get off the train, another crew relieves them, then they get either a taxi back or they stay somewhere and pick up another train. So those guys are not locals. That's how I would define a local train. Somebody that comes out of the yard and comes back to that same yard and is a local person, Thanks for your question, man. I hope that answers your question. My next question is from Joey Buczek. Joey wants to know my preferred method for mounting small to medium cabinets to the wall. Just what you're doing, man. French cleats. For small cabinets, I don't know what you mean by medium cabinet, but if it's any type of real weight, I want studs. But if it's just something small, like your train display or my train display, French cleats fine. As long as those cleats are in a stud, that's great too. But yeah, that's my preferred method. Thanks for your question, man. What's your preferred method? My next question is from Mark Arnold. Thanks for your question, my friend. He wants to know background scenery. Like, where do you guys get your background scenery? The type that has photos on it and whatnot. He got some from Train Junkies, and he's saying that they're not cheap. So, you guys have another source for it? In just looking around, for me, I don't think any of that stuff is cheap. And it just depends what you call cheap. I do N scale, and like some of the stuff was like $40 for, I don't know, 6 feet of it. To me, that's a lot of money. But let Mark know in the comments below what you use for your background scenery, if you do use that type. Thanks for your question, Mark. Hopefully we'll get some answers to that. My next question is from Delaware Train Productions. He wants to know, does Baltimore Streetcar Museum operate in the winter? They do normally, but not this year. They operate until right around Christmas with Santa Claus trolleys, and then they're done until I think February or March, something like that. Do I plan on visiting Strasburg or Wilmington Western anytime soon? No idea, man. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. You know. Do I have any scanner frequencies that he might be interested in? I doubt it. You probably have some frequencies that I may be interested in. I just have CSX and like local, like Conrail, South Jersey, which I don't know that you would want, but that frequency is 161,070. I'll put it in the description. Other than that, I mostly listen to the scanner on my phone and use the phone app, scanner app. Just picks up a lot better, and I can pick up trains from anywhere. Thanks for your questions, man. Hope you're doing well. And my last one is from my buddy, Indian Head Valley, Wilmer, over there. Wilmer wants to know, how do I find the museums and railroads that I visit? Wilmer, I'll be honest with you. He wants to know, like, is there a certain search engine or something that I use? No. Most of the time, my buddy Bill, he finds these places. And it's just like, talking to people, the Facebook groups, just talking to other people, other train guys and, But, yeah, my buddy Bill, he finds these places, man. He looks on Google and tracks them down, man. He's good at it. But, yeah, that's how I do it. My buddy Bill. Yeah. Yeah, because there's places that, when we went to Williamsgrove and caught that little steam engine, you saw a couple, back in July or August, I think it was. No, July. I never heard of that, but my buddy Bill did. Thanks for your question, Wilbur. That wraps it up. I hope you guys have a good week coming. Hope you had a good weekend. It's a somber weekend. 9/11. It was a terrible time in our country's history. Let's not forget, man. Hey, just to let you guys know, I'm probably going to take a couple weeks off. Kind of getting a little burnt out from the weekly show. I know it's just like I do 2. Usually a reminder and this show. And then some trains every once in a while. But I will be putting some trains up. But questions from the truck, probably 1 to 2 weeks. Depends how much I miss you guys. I do miss you guys, and I do enjoy doing this. But I just need a little break. Be well, be blessed. I love yous all. See yous.